Hello. Hello people, how are you today? Fine? Okay people, we're going to start. Today we are going to work in page 53. Page 53 please. Remember that we were working previous classes with past tense of verb to be. Remember that? Yes? Well, today we are going to continue talking about the past tense, but in this case we are going to start with a reading. Okay, in page 53 we have reading, part 3. It says all the National Portrait Gallery, and we have a reading there. It says here, look at 3 more pictures from the National Portrait Gallery. Do you know who the people are or anything about them? For example, number 1. Who is this girl? Do you know her? Do you know this girl? Lisbeth, Roger, Rudy. Do you know any of you know this girl? No? Nobody? Who's this girl? Number 1. Anybody? No? Don't you know anything about this girl, Lisbeth? 53. Page 53. Page 53. Very good, Rudy. This is Marilyn Monroe, no? And what about number 2? Who are these girls? Do you know them? Do you know these girls in number 2? No? What about this guy over here? Who is this guy? Okay, Roger says Mary Wilson. Very good. Mary Wilson. Who else? Diana Rose. Very good. And next one? Mary Wilson, Diana Rose, and Florence Ballard. Very good. What about number 3? Who's that guy? Number 3. This intelligent man. Yes, of course, Roger. Very good. He is Thomas Edison, no? And very good. Let's continue talking about these guys, and we are going to listen now to 3 audio guide tracks, okay? Check your answer to A, it says. Let's see. I need a volunteer. Maybe Roger or Rudy, can you read number 1? Roger, can you read number 1? Who can read, please? Who can read number 1 about Marilyn Monroe? Nobody? Number 1 is Marilyn Monroe. Okay. No? Roger doesn't have audio. What about Rudy? What about Rudy? Rudy? Yes? Okay, please. Can you give okay? Please. Put a checking okay. Please, Rudy. Okay, thank you very much. Please, Rudy, read about Marilyn Monroe.
Yes. Marilyn Monroe was born in Los Angeles, California in 1926.
Yes.
When she was a child, her life was very hard. Her mother was sick and her father wasn't there very much. Marilyn was a factory worker and a model before she was an actress. Marilyn's three husbands were very important to her during her life. Her first husband was a sailor, the second was a famous baseball player, Joe DiMaggio, and the last was a famous writer, Arthur Miller.
Very good. Thank you very much, Rudy. Thank you very much. Look, Rudy, this word, the word that I am pointing out in this moment is first. Okay, Rudy, is first. Her first husband, yes? Her first husband was a sailor.
Was a sailor.
Yes, please. Yes, that's the pronunciation. And the second was a famous baseball player, and the last was a famous writer. Okay, those are some nouns, sailor and writer. Okay, thank you very much, Rudy. Okay. What about Rita? Rita, can you read? Do you have audio and camera? Let's put Rudy. One more point for you for your reading. Huh? Okay, that you have. Thank you. Okay, any other? Rita. Rita, do you have audio on camera? Rita? No? Lisbeth? Audio and camera? I need a volunteer to read number 2 about Mary Wilson, Diana Rose, and Florence Baller. No? Nobody? Volunteers? No? No? Lisbeth? Lisbeth, audio and camera, don't you have? Okay, let's read about these girls. It says Mary Wilson, Diana Rose, and Florence Baller were born. Look, why were here? For example, we have here. Where? Oh, so sorry. Wait. Let's see. No, not yet. Okay, where? Why where? Why? Because this is plural. Mary Wilson, Diana Rose, and Florence Baller is plural. Okay? So we have to use where. Were born in the 1940s in Detroit, Michigan. Together they were, look at here, were again, look, the Supremes, a pop and soul singing group during the 1960s. All three women were, again, look, were very talented singers. In 1965, the Supremes were the first all-female singing group to have a #1 album in the US. Their music was, look at here, was popular with everyone, men and women, teens and adults, and it is still popular today. Okay, Roger, can you read please the third paragraph? Yes, Roger? Let's try it. Let's try it. Roger? No? No, Roger? Darwin? I'm afraid your audio is not working very well, Roger. Mm, I'm afraid the audio is not working very well. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Number 3, Thomas Edison, an inventor and businessman, was born, look at here, was in Ohio in 1847. At 13, he was here again, an excellent salesperson selling candy and newspapers to train passengers. Later, he was again the inventor of the incandescent light bulb, a movie camera, and a photograph. Bien. Lisbeth, ¿me escucha bien? Rita, ¿me escucha bien? No, ok. Rita, Ruby, ¿me escucha bien? Entrecortado. A ver. Okay, let's continue. It says number 3. Thomas Edison, an inventor and a businessman, was born in Ohio in 1847. At 13, he was an excellent salesperson selling candy and newspapers to train passengers. Later, he was the inventor of the incandescent light bulb, a movie camera, and a photograph. Edison was also the owner of many companies, and some of them are in business today. For example, General Electric. He was the loving husband of 2 wives, Mary Stilwell, 1855 to 1884, and Mina Miller, 1865-1947, and the father of 6 children. Okay, let's listen. Let's listen to this audio, and then we are going to continue working. Okay, let's see.
3.47.
Marilyn Monroe was born in Los Angeles, California in 1926. When she was a child, her life was very hard. Her mother was sick, and her father wasn't there very much. Marilyn was a factory worker and a model before she was an actress. Marilyn's 3 husbands were very important to her during her life. Her first husband was a sailor. The second was a famous baseball player, Joe DiMaggio, and the last was a famous writer, Arthur Miller.
Mary Wilson, Diana Ross, and Florence Ballard were born in the 1940s in Detroit, Michigan. Together, they were the Supremes, a pop and soul singing group during the 1960s. All 3 women were very talented singers. In 1965, the Supremes were the first all-female singing group to have a #1 album in the U.S. Their music was popular with everyone, men and women, teens and adults, and it is still popular today.
Thomas Edison, an inventor and businessman, was born in Ohio in 1847. At 13, he was an excellent salesperson selling candy and newspapers to train passengers. Later, he was the inventor of the incandescent light bulb, a movie camera, and the phonograph. Edison was also the owner of many companies, and some of them are in business today. For example, General Electric. He was the loving husband of 2 wives, Mary Stilwell and Mina Miller, and the father of 6 children.
Okay, now let's see. It says read the text again and answer the questions. Okay? It says, why was Marilyn's life hard when she was a child? Why was Marilyn's life when she was a child? First of all, do you have any comments or any questions about these readings? Or everything is okay? Please tell me. Darwin? Is the reading okay, or do you have any questions? Lisbeth? Do you have questions about this reading? Okay, no? Nobody? Any questions about vocabulary? I don't know. Yes? No? Okay. So let's answer the questions that we have here in part C, in page 53. Why was Marilyn's life hard when she was a child? Why? Why? Let's see. Rudy says her mother was sick. Yes. Her mother was sick. Very good. And her father, what about her father? Her mother was sick and her father wasn't there very much. Yes, Lisbeth, very good. Number 2. Who were, look what I am going to do in this moment. Where, was, okay. The question here is who were Joe DiMaggio and Arthur Miller? Who were they? Roger says Marilyn's husband. Very good. Very good, Roger. It's Marilyn's husband, okay? Let's see. Marilyn husband. Number 3, were there any men in the Supremes? Were there any men in the Supremes? Roger says, no, there weren't. Very good, Roger. Here you have, no, there weren't. Number 4, why is the Supremes music still popular today? Why? Why is the Supremes music still popular today? Let's see, Roger says because their music was popular with everybody. Very good, could be, but they were very talented, no? So we can put here because, okay, first of all, because there were they were very talented. Very good. Number 5. What was Thomas Edison good at when he was a boy? Lisbeth says he was an excellent salesperson. And finally, his second wife was Mina Miller. Okay, Roger says he was good. What was Thomas Edison good at when he was a boy? We are in number 5 because he was a good salesperson. So we have to put in this way. Look, he was a good salesperson, no? He was a good salesperson. Let's see, number 6. Who was Thomas' second wife? Who was Thomas' second wife? Can you tell me? Mina Miller. Very good, Mina Miller. So let's go to letter D. Very good. Says cover the text. What can you remember? Okay, tell me. Don't look at the text. Tell me anything that you remember, please. Darwin, what can you tell me about the reading? Don't look at the reading, please. Tell me. Anybody? I want you to know if you remember something about the readings. Any vocabulary, any word, I don't know, anything you remember about the reading. Rita? Roger, Rudy? No, nobody? What can you remember about the reading? I remember that I was talking about Marilyn Monroe and her husbands, for example. Then I remember that we were talking about also 3 girls. No? What else? Who can tell me? What else? It says here, cover the text. What can you remember? That one says, Marilyn Monroe was born, no? We can't say only born, it was born, yes? Was born, okay? Okay, let's continue. Finally, we have vocabulary here, word formation, it says. Find words that text for people made from these words. Okay. Marilyn Monroe was a model, says Rudy. Marilyn Monroe was a model. Yes, very good. So we have here, find words in the text for people made from these words. Act. What is that? Act. No? What? Let's see. Remember that we have in the previous pages we have here. So this girl is Marilyn Monroe. What are the names of these girls, Roger? You told us, Roger. You told us about these girls. Can you mention the names, please? Can you mention the names? No? Roger? Marilyn Monroe? Who else? Mary Wilson, Diana Ross, Florence Zeller, and finally, Thomas? Thomas Edison, no? Okay, very good. Now, please, last part. Find words in the text for people made from other words or from this word. For example, we have there act or actor. No, could be both. Act or actor. Very good, Roger. Number 2, sail. Sail. Our word would say sailor. Very good, Roger. Excellent. So we have to put there sailor. Play. No, nobody? Roger says player. Very good. I think my only student is Roger. Player. Very good. Player. Next one is writer. Very good, Lisbeth. Very good, Roger. Writer. Those are nouns. Estos son sustantivos. ¿Sí? Sing. Queremos convertir un verbo en un sustantivo. Sing. Singer. Very good. Singer. Business. In this case, business. What do we have to put there in business? Don't you remember? Businessman, business person, businesswoman, business, very good. Businessman, okay? Let's put it man, businessman. Design. Which is a noun for design? designer, very good. So is designer. And finally number 8, Roger, is invent, inventor, very good. So let me put here designer only, designer, invent, inventor. It says world building professions. We often add er or. Fíjense lo que me dice esta regla. Normalmente siempre aumentamos er or to a verb, a un verbo. Por ejemplo, el verbo write es escribir. El verbo actor también. Actor and writer. Writer, we often says, aumentamos una er o or a un verbo. Nosotros decíamos el verbo hasta aquí es un verbo, hasta write, ¿no? Act también. Pero me dice la regla que yo puedo aumentar a esto una er y me sale un sustantivo, como en el caso del writer, que es un escritor, ¿no? Y actor, que también el verbo es act y termina en or, convirtiéndose en un sustantivo. It says then, we often add ian, is, or, man, woman to a noun, for example, musician. Roger me dice, Missy, la 6, ahí está la 6, ¿no se ve? Businessman. Roger, ahí está la 6, businessman. Puede ser businessman o businesswoman, ambos. A ver, lo voy a poner los dos, ¿ya? Yo puedo decir businessman o puedo decir businesswoman, ambos. ¿Ok? Ambos. Ok, listo. Sigamos. Let's see. Now, let's continue. Page 53. Continuamos, chicos, página 53. Dice, are the words below verbs or noun? Vamos a hacer una diferencia, vamos a ver la diferencia entre verbos y sustantivos. Ok, por acá tenemos verbos y luego tenemos sustantivos. Tenemos que ver la diferencia de ellos, verbos o sustantivos. Do you know the words for the people? Says, number 1, dance. Página 53. Así. Ok. Vamos a escribir acá, dance. ¿Qué cosa es dance? Es un verb, ¿no? Ok, una V pequeña, ¿ya? Ok. Let's continue. Compose. Verb or noun? Verb. Very good, Rita. Politics. What is politics? Nouns or verb? There you have science. Science. What is science? Verb or noun? Noun. Very good. Noun. 5. Direct movie. Very good, Rudy, Roger, very good. We have their direct movie is Noun, ¿no? Noun. 6. Novel. Verb or noun? Novel. Noun, good. 7. Sports. Sports. Noun, very good. 8. Paint. Paint. That's verb. Remember that if we say painting, it's a verb. Number 9. Art. Art. Noun, very good. Number 10. Number 10 is a noun. Very good. Excellent. Now, so it says finally, listen and check, underline the stressed syllable, practice saying the words. Vamos al audio 348. Ok, 348. Listen and check, underline the stressed syllables, practice saying the words, it says. 348. 348. It says, listen and check, underline the stressed syllable. Write the names of 4 famous people in each circle. Ask a partner. Okay, please. Okay, sorry Elizabeth, sorry. I couldn't see what was your answer. It says, Miss, ¿cuándo se aumenta IAN? IAN, ¿dónde? ¿Dónde? La 5 no es verb, dice Roger. A ver, 5. Direct movie. ¿Por qué verb, Roger? Roger, ¿por qué verb? Ese es el nombre de algo. Direct movie es el nombre de algo, no puede ser verbo. No es verbo, ¿ok? Muy bien. Ok, la pregunta de Lisbeth. Lisbeth. En cuanto a lo que me preguntas, a ver, déjame ver. ¿Cuándo se aumenta IAN? Por ejemplo, estamos hablando en realidad, chicos, de sustantivos, porque miren aquí, dice, you know the words, sustantivos, a los sustantivos. Para hacer los sustantivos, por ejemplo, si yo digo dance, como en el caso de la número 1, si quiero hacerlo un sustantivo, yo digo dancer, ¿no? Yo digo dancer, nada más. Me dice aquí mi regla, we often add er or to a verb. Example, write, writer. ¿Para qué lo aumento esta er o r? Para hacer los sustantivos. ¿A quién? A un verbo. Por eso me dan el verbo write, le aumento r y en realidad er, ¿no? Según la regla, ¿no? Or act, que es mi verbo, le aumento or y ya me queda un sustantivo. Eso es lo que me está indicando. Ahora dice la última parte. We often add young, east or man, woman to a noun, ¿no? Por ejemplo, musician. Acá tienen un ejemplo, el musician que se nos había pasado, ¿no? Este IAN lo aumentamos para sustantivos, no para verbos. Aquí dice, we often add ian or east para, por ejemplo, musician, para, dice woman to a noun, a un sustantivo. Acá está bien escrito, vamos a encerrarlo. Aquí aumentamos este ian, east or man o woman, a un sustantivo, ¿no? Ahí sí, la regla me dice que estas terminaciones, la voy a señalar. Estas terminaciones, ian, east, o man o woman, ¿no? Estas terminaciones de acá se las voy a aumentar ¿a quién? A un sustantivo, no a un verbo. Aquí bien claro dice sustantivo y les ponen un ejemplo, music. Aumento ian y me queda musician, ¿no? En el caso de arriba me dice agregamos ER o OR a un verbo, no a un sustantivo, sino a un verbo. ¿Ok? A un verbo. Esa es la diferencia de esta reglita. Y ahí tienen el ejemplo. Write es el verbo escribir. Act es el verbo actuar. Sorry. Entonces aumento ER y OR. ¿A quién? A un verbo. Esas terminaciones. Recuerden que los verbos, las terminaciones de los verbos son AR, ir, OR. ¿No? Entonces tengo que aumentar esto a verbos. Y aumento el IAN, lo que hemos hablado anteriormente, ¿no? A sustantivos, no a verbos. Aquí tenemos entonces, let's see, ok. Bien, ¿alguna pregunta antes de pasar a la última parte? Dice, write the names of 4 famous people in each circle as a partner. Bien. A ver, vamos a ver. Alive. ¿Saben lo que significa alive? Que todavía siguen vivos, ¿no? Acá vamos a poner en este círculo algunos nombres de personajes que siguen vivos y dead que ya no están vivos, muertos, ¿no? Ok, vivos, Roger, alive. Let's see, people that are alive now. For example, Shakira. Shakira is alive, so I'm gonna put it Shakira here. Shakira. Who else? Any other? Famous people, okay? Famous people. Yes. Dead, muertos. Alive, vivos. Shakira. Who else? Gianmarco, for example. Gianmarco. Who else? Any other? Please. Any other? Obama, okay. Thank you, Lisbeth. Any other? Any other? Famous people, huh? Janela Neira, very good. Janela Neira. Very good. Paul McCartney, dead or alive? Dead or alive? Alive, very good. Let's stop here, okay? Let's stop here. We have some persons here. And dead. Let's talk about death. Could be Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Who else? We have another example there. Charles Darwin, no? Charles Darwin is not alive, is dead. Elvis Presley. Very good. Very good, Rita. Albert Einstein. Oh, Muhammad Ali is recently dead, no? Okay. And we stop there, okay? We stop there. Yes. And finally, Sambo Cabero, okay, Rudy, thank you very much. Sambo Cabero, okay? And there you have. So, people who are alive are Shakira, Gianmarco, Obama, Janela Neira, Paul McCartney, etc. Dead, Michael Jackson, Charles Darwin, Elvis Presley, Muhammad Ali, Albert Einstein, Sambo Cabero. Very good. Very good. Well, any questions? Any questions? No? No questions? What? No? No questions? Okay, I think that was all for today. If you don't have any questions about what we have done today, remember, people, remember that when we talk in third person, for example, he, she, or it, we have to use what? Which is the form of the verb to be in past for he, she, and it, please. Let's see, he, she, it. Is which? Past tense? Which is the past tense of the verb to be? He, she, it was. No, was. And we use were, plural. No? Plural We use were. Well, questions? Rita, Roger, Rudy. Yes? No? Okay, well, that was all for today. Thank you very much, people. See you on Wednesday. I hope you don't have, if you don't have any questions, I have to say bye-bye. Okay? Well, thank you.